good morning, YouTube. Yeah, I'm a bit late this morning. How you doing, Mike? I'm a whole lot late, but instead of canceling, well, let me just spotted him. About to get ran the heck over. Uh, Instead of canceling, I said, let me keep going. This is the dedication to the craft. Oh God, like I'm some professional. Dedication to the craft. I I kind of opened up my big mouth yesterday, and my new DM driver manager actually knows what I'm talking about and was warning me. I could schedule your pickup for later on today. No, no, no. 8 o'clock is fine. No, no, no. And shoot, man, it's called lack of sleep. And I knew I wasn't gonna get enough because I tried to get up. I tried to roll out of bed an hour before, so I'm up at 5. I kind of had to set the clock for. I set the clock for 6, and I got out a little bit before 6. And then the StreamYard started acting up. I had to reset it 3 times. It wouldn't show the camera, and I'm like, you know what? Are you telling me to cancel today or what? You know, but it's all good. I could have went home earlier, but see the way it's kind of the politics about it. I got to stay out till I say I was because they want me to move all my stuff out of the truck, and this is a brand new truck. I'm not moving. I'm not moving my stuff no more. I'm sick of that. I'm not doing it. I've been here long enough. I shouldn't have to move it. If you want to move it your damn self. That's my opinion. All the crap I'm going through with this new truck. If you want to move it your daggone self. Screw all this. And but I mean, we're getting down the road. Uh, I was going to. I got a video with. I was doing plugs that I got off of Amazon. Those plugs are really strong. Even if they go dormant, I think I'm going to buy more of those instead of getting um, local Zoysia sod and trying to make it acclimate. Because the local stuff, it didn't look like it was taken, and the other ones, the stuff I just got was so strong it was trying to grow. So I'm tired of buying stuff, going crazy, and it not working. I'm gonna go with the stuff that works. So instead of going crazy, I'm gonna buy $50 worth of which is one flat. It's about 50 plugs a month through the winter season, and then just keep going from there. I think that's um, my best option. Because like I said, I'm obsessed with my lawn, but I'm tired of going broke. Doing it. I'm tired of that. Good morning, Tamika. I'm obsessed with it, but I'm tired. Uh, the missus might have to go Sunday/Monday um, to Alabama. She wants me to come with her, and I gotta stop being a little bitch, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with her. But she just doesn't understand. I'm traveling. I'm going and driving and doing all this stuff. When I get home, I don't want to do it. I just want to be home. I just want to go to Home Depot. I want to go out to dinner. I just want to freaking be home. But I gotta stop being a little. I gotta stop being a little baby. And if the wife wants me to go with her, because she wants, she's got her job. I'm not even gonna say what's going on, but they asked her to help out. So you know, and I told her go ahead because it's a political thing. You gotta let folks know that you're, a team player, yada yada yada. You know, don't just up and say no. Don't turn your nose to it. Don't do those kind of things. Um, and that is the process of you know moving up in the company. So I said, go ahead and do it. You know, and don't complain. I told her I'll come, even though I just want to go home at this point. We're gonna switch up, but the way I see it, the next time I need to be home is Thanksgiving. So I don't know. We're gonna figure. I'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Thanksgiving and then the football game because we're going down to Louisiana and party. So those two are next in January. See, it's funny. I'm complaining, but yeah, I'm blessed to be complaining about stuff like this. So we got stuff planned. We're going on a cruise in January. That's going to be fun. Cause I miss doing cruise videos. I miss doing uh you know our a room where this is the first time in dang near 8 years we're doing an inside room. That's going to be crazy. Yeah, we're doing an inside room because we've been bougie. We've been hanging on the outside. Outside uh, balconies and stuff like that. But it's last minute, and after this cruise, Norma's going to be platinum level. That means she's been cruising for a certain amount of time. That she's moved up to a certain level. I'm still gold because I'm still new to this. Charles and his wife are doing it when they're done with this cruise, and they're going on the Meraviglia um, I think March or something like that. Some further down the road, they're going on the Meraviglia, and uh, they're going to be platinum. Platinum, is a different level, and you get different perks to be on these cruise ships. And that's when you get certain things like your clothes wash for free. That you put them in these bags. You get invited to this party with alcohol, and it's like certain perks like that. So that's I guess the fun part of it. And priority for boarding, priority for dining room, and things like in that nature. So, and it's to say thank you. When you get diamond level, they actually give you leather suitcases, but you really gotta be cruising to do diamond. Most people that do diamond are either retired or they live near a port. When you live near a port, you can jump on that boat all the daggone time for like do a weekend trip or stuff like that. You know what I mean. So that's the process of that. Um, Also, let's see, what do I got planned? Really nothing. I just plan to go home, straighten up the garage. I bought some tires for my, I kind of put my, repair stuff on hold, and I need to get back to that. So I bought some stuff for my tires that I'll be making a video on, not on my car, but one of my, core aerators. I think I'm gonna pull off that hydraulic pump and see if I can take it apart and see if I can do anything with it, or just wait and take it to this hydraulic guy and see if he can fix it. Because um, if I can get that fixed, I can jack the price of it for sale up, to a higher price and just sell it. I got two. I need a little room. It's time to make some room in there. Um, you know, that's that's next on the list. But it feels weird it feels weird to be talking and the sun coming up. But usually I'll be like, well, thank you very much, and y'all have a blessed day. See you tomorrow. It feels weird, you know. But I'm trying to stay dedicated. I'm trying to, keep, dropping content. I have something coming out for the next 3 days at 1 o'clock. I figured out how to schedule it. I figured out how to schedule it. So I got that stuff coming out. Um, I just dropped some shorts. Uh, I guess this is what you call being dedicated to the cause. So just trying to be dedicated, trying to come up with different avenues, different situations, different different outcomes. Well, that part of it is the main thing that we're trying to do. We're trying to do at this channel. Well, welcome to Stinky Booty Confession. I sometimes when you're doing this, I remember when I first started, and I was team driving. I watched this guy throw piss out the window, and I remember I was so disgusted. Good morning, good morning. I remember I was so disgusted, and I was like, "Why are you doing?" I didn't ask, but I just kept on figuring out. And then I remember I just started timing it because now that I'm older, I must have been type 2 for some time now and didn't realize that I had to go to the bathroom a lot. So every time, if you look at it, every time that you pull in, after you pull this big behemoth of a truck into a truck stop, it is a minimum of 15 minutes for you to get in the truck stop, park, walk in, go to the bathroom, get back in the truck, get out of the parking lot, get back on the highway. It's a total of 15, 20 to 30 minutes. And now that you have to do a 30-minute break, most of the truckers come into the truck stops and the um, they park in the gas line, the diesel line where you get diesel, and they spend 30 minutes in. So you get stuck between one truck that's in front of you taking a 30-minute break, one guy behind you because he's trying to get gas, and you just trying to go to the bathroom. So, when you add that up, if you go to the bathroom 5 or 6 times, it's 15 minutes. You know, you're messing with important. Um, you're messing with your time. You have, as a truck driver, no matter what you guys think, we are on a time constraint every day. I just got lucky that I could start 2 hours early to get to this place on time because I'm on a time constraint. I told the lady like a dumbass that I could make it at 8 o'clock. Oh, are you sure you can make? Yeah, 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 yeah. I got it. Yeah, I got it. My dumbass. Oh yeah, no, no, I'm good. My stupid ass. No, I can make it. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh no, no, I'm good. Unbelievable. But what it's telling me, I'm probably gonna be 30 minutes late. I ain't make it. Unbelievable. But I mean, I could have kept on going, but I started getting tired. I have a certain level of I need to take my behind to sleep. So I pulled into the rest stop. Got lucky. There was a dirt patch on the edge of the road around the circle. I found a spot and parked it and went to bed because I'd rather be late and alive than dead, flipped over upside down. And y'all like, what happened to Can't Stop? And Charles said, y'all, everybody mentioned, oh, he passed away. Nah, nah, nah. We trying to live another day, talk about another stupid subject, act like we know what we're talking about, and keep it moving. At least I'm the only one of very few that admits I don't know what I'm talking about. I am not a professional. I'm not a professional counselor. Not a professional anything. I'm a professional mumbo jumbo mumbler. I'm a professional. I'm an hum. That's what I am. That's what I'm a professional at. But we here to get it done. But like back to what I was saying, and I remember, some stuff that came out. You you get to the point where you have to have practice of going to the bathroom because I figured I got to keep going. I got to do this like these other guys be doing, chucking the urine out the window. And most of them is they'll use a drink bottle, put it in a bottle, and leave it on the highway. And I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking about piss, but I guess it's a part of the stinky booty confession. But I remember one time, because I started rolling. You have to roll down the window, and you just chuck it. But I was just chucking it, and that air would ricochet back, and I get sprayed with my own stuff. And I was like, I'm not disgusted. And then I got to the point I was like, fuck it, you know. And I was like, and I'm wiping myself off. And then one time I went to throw it out the window, and it didn't dawn on me that the window wasn't rolled all the way down. It was only cracked. It didn't dawn on me. So all of that, what, splashed against the window, did a boomerang effect, and doused me. Like, I don't know if y'all seen the movie Carrie, when she gets hit with that bucket of chicken blood or whatever blood. Or I got hit with a bucket of urine. And it was all over me, and I commenced to being so humiliated. And I had to pull over and spend about 30 minutes to an hour sopping this mess up and cleaning the seats and the doors and everything. I'm like, this sucks. Yes. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. But I realized, okay, we don't need to be doing that no more. But the other thing, oh Lord, the other part of that is, God, the other part of that is the humiliation of it all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, TMI, nah. We talk about this stuff out here, and we talk about the infractions. We talk about the humiliation because it's stinky booty confession. Hey, hey, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? One of the things I notice about um, um, doing this type of work is you really, you really have to have a good diet. And I haven't been practicing it lately, but before this, um, when I first started, I was just eating anything and everything. And the, when you eat something that does not agree with you, and you are stuck in certain areas of the country or certain situations where there is no bathroom. I spend a lot of time in parking lots, a lot of time in dirt lots, a lot of times backed up against a wooded situation where you have to learn how literally pop a squat. You know, I mean, y'all came in to hear this mess. You know, and it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing because, especially after COVID, these companies they had to pass this. They passed a law, but you can't like, hey, this is a law. You gotta let me use your bathroom. But when your body, you're sitting there eating two double cheeseburgers, some chili from Wendy's, um, corn chips, and a vanilla shake when you are lactose intolerant, and some cheese, cheese sticks, and even that creamer out of the coffee, and then your stomach starts bubbling, and you're waiting to be unloaded, but they won't let you in. But you're backed up. What do you do? What do you do? I mean, I know people turn their noses, and we're losing people listening. But what do you do? This is some of the stuff that goes on out here. This is some of the stuff that and there's some prejudice to the same argument, this same discussion, because you always hear the same story, and it doesn't come from black mechanics or Hispanic diesel mechanics, but it always comes from white um, white mechanics. They always say the same stupid story. And what is that? Well, these Indians. It's always Indians or Pakistanis. They cut a hole in the truck bottom inside the sleeper on the floor. They cut a hole in the floor, and they pop the squat. So I had to get under there to do this, and told them I wouldn't do it because there's doo doo all over the place. Come on. First of all, the if you had a hole in the bed, all of that smoke and whatever, because most of these trucks now, their exhaust is in the bottom of the truck. It doesn't come out the top. You're bringing all of that bad air inside. It's going to be more loud, more obstructing, more everything. These guys are sitting there saying this because they heard one person say it and another person, another person. And you're showing your ignorance. I literally thought that story was over, and I heard it the other day. And I'm looking at the guy like, yeah, yeah, wow, really. And I'm thinking, you're lying you're lying, you're lying, you know. Um, and I really once once I really started. I had to realize that this is not a normal. This is not a normal job. This is not a normal profession. This is not a normal lifestyle. And I have to adjust to that. And, because I be honest with you, I was eating so bad, you know, being a big boy, and I was bigger than this. I learned, um, it was just this how I grew up. You eat till you're full. And I have a bad, whatever that muscle is, the top of my stomach, it doesn't close all the way sometimes. And stuffing myself gives me really bad acid reflux. But I would, I've got to eat my fill. I have to eat my fill, and then when I'm laying down in the back, laying straight on my back or on my stomach, all of that acid comes right the heck up. I'm throwing up, and I'm running out the truck, throwing up on the side of the truck, and this was daily, every night. And it dawned on me. I got to stop eating. I got to stop, not just stop eating, but I got to stop stuffing myself. That was one of the things that I had to learn by when being out here. I had to learn that I'm hurting nobody's hurting me. I'm hurting myself. And I remembered, my wife's been I think she's been out here 3 times with me, and it just was hilarious because when in the middle of the night she had to go, I'd get up, get dressed, walk across the parking lot. I'm in a daze. Walk across the parking lot, wait for her, come back to the truck. And I remember the last time when she said, "That's it. I want to go home. I can't wait to get the hell out of this truck." It was sub-zero temperatures. We were coming from I think Oregon. We were coming from that area, and we walked through the dark behind truck stop parking lot, and and she was miserable. I mean, I'm half awake, but I'm used to this, and I had to go to the bathroom. You know, um, People. Oh, hold on one second. People, people don't understand when you're in situations like this that the only place that you can relieve yourself is a public restroom, and 9 times out of 10, these places are so appalling. I've seen stuff for playing. Please watch it and be prepared. I'm about to say something disgusting. I've seen stuff from men's diapers that they took off and left right there to stuff overflowing and then you wonder like, well, how am I supposed to go to the bathroom? You know? And I remember like right now, I had to say it. I got a portable toilet in the truck. And I used that because I just really, one, because COVID, which is still here, by the way. um, uh, I was terrified. Me and Charles have been on the road nonstop, honestly, since COVID started. In the middle of it, I remember going through Las Vegas. Seeing Las Vegas as a ghost town. Driving through, there's a a truck stop slash casino heading towards Las Vegas. I remember driving through this on one of my videos, really way, way, way in the beginning of my YouTube career, where it was just barren. There was just nobody there. And I've I've grown to be afraid. I you've got hundreds upon hundreds of stanky behind booties putting their behind on these toilets, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna go back. But the thing is, you know, this thing in his truck got to be empty. This thing in his truck got to be serviced. This thing in his truck got to be clean. It's got to take certain. They've had tablets that you put in there. Certain ones don't do nothing, and I'm out of my blue ones. And I know this is disgusting, but it's just. This is one of the things that as a truck driver, you got to think about. You got to go to. Um, Technically, you know, you're supposed to be. If you don't move your bowels 3 times a day, technically, you're obstructed or you're backed up. So technically, I'm obstructed and backed up because I try not to use that situation. I know this is something different, and I simply apologize, but I want you guys to know this is stuff that some people think about. You got folks that will go into the men's room with they literally got a backpack of cleaners. They will spray and wipe down the toilet seat and sanitizer and solution and it, you know it's everything or anything. you know um and then God forbid, God forbid, and I've seen how they clean the bathrooms. They don't use a lot of times. I see they don't use a mop. I seen one guy. He was cleaning the floors with the dirty towel, the used towel that the last person was in. I just happened to stop there staring at him, going, "Oh man, really? Yeah, do you see what I'm saying?" And this is the stuff. It's like going camping. When you're out here doing this, it's like going camping. It's not. I joke, but it's something that I have to live, and try to understand that it just really. That's one of the hardest things about being out here is trying to, um, not make yourself sick, not make yourself, you know, you know, in these situations because other people they don't care, and it's an experience. It's been an experience. It's been a unbelievable one. You know. Good morning, Cruiser Fun. Okay, Cruiser Fun. You coming in on the wrong day. We're talking about stinky stuff. I think in January, I'm going. If this old boat has a water and hand water station, I'm going to do that also because you know, one we're worried about COVID and people getting sick, but we also need to worry about the norovirus. I haven't heard about it for a while, but it's coming back. It's coming back because people. I can't say that servers don't wash their hands, but people don't wash their hands. People are disgusting, especially, um, um, and I hate to say it, but newbies. They think that they're, out and they're having fun. They walk past the bathroom, don't go in there, and don't wash their hands. And to be honest with you, I was one of them. I was like, man, it's my stank. I don't worry about it. And my wife, she used to get on me. She used to get on me, like, hey. I didn't hear that sink in the bathroom. Go wash your hands. And it's so funny. It just dawned on me. Yeah, I'm kind of disgusted. And I got into the habit of doing the right thing. That's the funny part about it. The doing and acting like I got some sense. And it, Yes, this is not popular. No, the popular stuff is women ain't squat, men ain't squat, yada yada yada. But we got to switch it up every once in a while. We got every once in a while. I got to say something stupid, and we're talking about something really stupid. But I'm going to go back because, like, I noticed that cruising is fun. They said when they came back, they were stuck in a room, getting off the boat, waiting, and everybody was coughing. Nah, 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 nah. I'm prepared. I got my mask, I got my gloves, and I'm gonna have it in my pocket. I'm not gonna be wearing a mask all over the place, but when they get in closed environments, nah, I'm putting my mask on because I done spent a good time not being sick, and I'm a compromised, immunocompromised. I got a high blood pressure, diabetes. I got asthma. I gotta watch it. I'm slowly getting back into the swing of things. I even have, like, to my right, if I can't get some soap and water, I have alcohol that I wash and well, that don't clean it. Well, it's something. It's something. And that's the thing that we need to understand. It's something. Well, they say, there's some good there's some good or whatever. Yeah, well, that good can die. And that good, the good bacteria can die along with everything else because it got to go. And the older we get, the older, you start to understand. Wash your behind. And you hear me say it, right? From Stinky, Booty, wash your behind. Yeah, wash your behind when you can. I got to the point um, the other night, I started smelling myself. Oh, boy. And I ain't had a chance to stop and do nothing. So I went in the bank, got out the bucket of water and the soap and the the washcloth, and I had to suds it up. And y'all saying, well, that's crazy. But you know what? It's going to be some time before I go back in these truck stop showers because but pre-COVID they were nasty already, and I've grown and I've gotten a phobia about it. I'm sorry, yeah, y'all say yeah I'm stinking, but guess what? You can't smell me through the camera. You know what I mean? And I went home, and when I went home, and my wife was hugging me. I said, "Baby, you know the routine. Let me get up." I went up and got in that shower, got that scrubby, and I tried to scrub the skin off me, and set, and then once I scrubbed myself down, I went and re-scrubbed myself, and then scrubbed myself again, shaved, and look, 'cause I look like the guy off of Castaway. But see, this is it's part of my situation, my phobia. I make fun of it, but it's real. I'm terrified. But I know I need to, start getting back into it. But I'd rather pull the curtain. I got a certain bucket. I got Dove, the not Dove or whatever the Irish Springs and some African soap. The African soap is like sandpaper anyway. I'm in the back scrubbing my backside and trying to be clean. And I got my own towel, and they got like portable showers. I don't know if I got room for that to be doing that in the truck, but it's like I'm in my own contained environment. You got to when you're out here, you got to adapt and overcome. Some people, the 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 mechanics say they smell stuff in these trucks, and then like they turn their head. But I'm like, nah, 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 not player. I try not to do that. But it's a situation, and that's why, like I said, why too much information. But you don't realize this is what a lot of us go through. You can always tell the new guys he all shiny, and he's spending $15 to $20 a day walking into that shower because that's how much it costs. And he's getting out of his truck with his carry-on bag and his clean Adidas and his pressed. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he walking in there. He in there for and his truck is parked in the gas line. So everybody blowing their horn, wondering where the hell is this mother effer. And he's walking. And he in the shower, scrubbing his behind, putting his stank feet on that floor, thinking he's okay, putting his booty on the stool and all that stuff, and he's picking up them COVID viruses. But he looking cute, and he putting on his cologne for who? Overweight, fat, greasy truckers. And he's shaving and whatnot. And he's doing all this stuff. He looking cute for who? For these lot lizards. And you know what I'm saying? I come out here with brand new sneakers on and wind up getting axle grease on them and crying. And I done gave up. I'm like, fuck, F that. I'm coming out here with this. I'm doing this. And look, if you don't like it, I'm not trying to pick you up. I'm not trying to be your boyfriend anyway. I got a woman. And said, you know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with it. It's like, you talk about you think this is the only place that people have to survive and do this stuff? What about the men in the field? What about the U.S. military when they're on special ops? Or what if when they're fighting? They don't get to say, hey, hold up. I'm smelling like booty right now. I got to go wash my behind. Hold up. We been out in the bush for a week. I ain't had a chance to change my drawers. What? That's disgusting. But some of us got to deal with it. I'm not saying no. I got a whole bunch of underwear. Trust me. I'm not saying I'm doing that. But it's true. Ask Charles. It's just a part. It's a part of this situation. But now I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired. I'm tired of smelling like feet. I'm tired of when I pull. I'm tired of when I pull my socks off. When I pull my socks off, they stick into my feet. And that ain't nasty. And by the way, guys, I'm exaggerating a whole lot of this for for some of this I'm exaggerating, some of this I ain't. I'll just tell the truth. Y'all just don't know which one. Some of this, a lot of this I'm saying for entertainment purposes only, and I'm kind of magnifying it a little bit. I think it's kind of funny, but some of this is real, some of this ain't. It just depends on what you want to believe. Some of this you want to believe. But my dedicated folks, I appreciate y'all. 'Cause I'm like this guy's a fool, but that's all right. But I got another story for you. I had this trainee. This guy was a straight country, straight country cowboy, music listening, straight country, and it was so funny. I was driving. It's my turn to drive. I'm training him. It's my turn to drive, and the guy was like, "Pull over." But you need to pull over. You need to pull over now. And I said, "Okay, I'll pull over to the overpass." He was like, "Yeah, I get it." And then he said, you got any paper towels?" I said, "Yeah, they're right there." And I pulled over to the overpass, not the off ramp. When you're getting off the exit, I pull off to the off ramp. He jumps out the truck, goes halfway down the truck. Now this car's coming because there's a stoplight right there. He don't give a flip. He sat there and popped a squat right there, used the toilet paper, and I'm looking. I looked out the side mirror. I said, please don't tell me what I think he's doing. Yes, he is. And I said, you know what? I freaking thought I seen everything. I thought I seen it. I literally thought I seen it. And there, I didn't even talk about it when he got back in the truck. I just acted like I was just ignorant to the fact, and why get it? Why even stress yourself out? And there was I think it was I believe it was TikTok. They showed that the guy just out in public, broad daylight, popped a squat right behind the truck. The truck wasn't hidden; it wasn't out of sight. He just popped it right behind the truck. And these are the things. These are the things that you see out here. You know, we say to people, we say to military, thank you for your service. But sometimes maybe y'all should be saying to some of us truck drivers, thank you for moving this freight. I don't know how you do it. I don't know. It's it's a different life out here. It usually takes me a day or two to acclimate to home. It takes me a day or two. Wait a minute, it's morning. Get up, get in that shower, wash your hands. You there's a shower. You're somewhere where there's a shower. There's somewhere where you brush your teeth. There's somewhere. Yes, I do brush my teeth. Somewhere in the gargle. Somewhere where you can shave and cut your hair, and somewhere where you have cologne now, and you're in the real world. You're not out in the jungle. Trying to make that money. You're not out there. Yes, I could do stuff different, but I at this point don't give a flip. And my wife, got a girlfriend and everything. Ain't nobody want to be with me. That's especially when I'm out here. It's so funny. You don't realize it. It's like, I was on a submarine, USS Gato, and the USS Black Cat, SSN 615. If you know anything about sub, that's a really old sub because they're in the late 700s right now, going on. I think they might be even in the 800s. And you didn't know that recirculated air made you smell like axle grease. I remember I used to get off the boat and I would literally have to take my clothes off. I literally would have to take my clothes off. But I literally had to take my clothes off before I went. When I went in the military housing to watch up. But that it's a part of the situation, part of life, part of what's going on, part of what's happening. I make light of it, and then we joke about it here, but that's stuff that I went through, stuff I go through, and things like that. Um, I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. this was a, this just was a probably stupid conversation. I went down to three people. Jesus. But I mean, hey, you gotta come up with different conversations for different people. Different conversations for different days. You gotta have different ideas. I just wanted to test this one out. I think it just talk about it for a minute. But right now, I'm heading to the shipper. I got 18 minutes. Um, I should be I should be just getting there just in time. So that's some good news. And hey, that's a blessing in itself. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short. This was a dumb idea, but you gotta test the waters. This is a dumb idea. I'm probably not gonna have too many people listen to this video, but I ain't deleting it. I got a few. I got a few. Hey, every minute, every second for YouTube counts. So you gotta do it. Thank you for the dedicated folks. You dedicated folks that came in and listened. You're well appreciated. I love you to death. Thank you for being a part of Stinky Booty Confessions today. But we can say this. Hold on. I would say that this discussion today was an example of a poor life choice. But hey, it is what it is. This is it's just a part of it. We hey, we get it done, but it's just a part of it. Guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging in there and listening to me. Hopefully tomorrow, I don't know, maybe I'll take a day off or something, recharge. But we'll see. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a part of the live. Thank you for being part of the live. Yes, we are stupid on this channel, but hey, we try to have a little fun. Don't let none of this what I talked about burn into your memory, please. Y'all have a blessed day, and as always, if you don't believe that anybody loves you, know that God loves you, and I love you too. Y'all have a blessed day. It's time to go fight through the traffic.